Hey guys, so this weekend I'm getting ready for another powerlifting competition, and I got to thinking, there's really quite a few synergies between bodybuilding and powerlifting that not a lot of people might be thinking about. So I wanted to make this video and kind of explain the 4 things that really carry over between bodybuilding and powerlifting, and why if you're not already doing it, you should consider doing both. Check it out. Okay, so the first factor that carries over between the two sports is muscle growth. Now, I know it's obvious for bodybuilding, bigger muscles, that's part of the sport, that's part of what you're judged at. But the other thing is, as a general rule, a bigger muscle is a stronger muscle. So in bodybuilding, as you continue to grow muscle, you're gonna get stronger. Well, with powerlifting, as you try to increase your strength, you're going to increase muscle size. Now, the reason is because the same muscle fibers that you're stimulating for both sports are your fast twitch muscle fibers. These are the ones that are going to create your power, and they're also going to be the best to show muscle growth. So by doing both, you're going to enhance and help each sport. Now, the second reason that the bodybuilding and powerlifting carry over is because of symmetry. Symmetry is one of the most important things from a judging criteria standpoint for the sport of bodybuilding when you get on stage and how you're going to fare. Now, that might not make sense as how it carries over to powerlifting, but hear me out. Now, I'm talking about real powerlifting meat here. I'm talking about squats, bench, deadlift. This isn't just your bench only lifters. This is doing the full Monty. So in powerlifting, you've got to, in order to work at all 3 of those lifts, you've got to train to squat. You got to do your back. You got to do your deadlifts, your bench. In other words, total body. So by hitting all of those lifts, you're going to stimulate all of those body parts, and you're going to help improve that symmetry. If you have a weak lift in powerlifting, maybe it's squats, there's probably a good chance from a bodybuilding perspective that's also a weak body part. So by focusing on those weaknesses, you're going to bring up and enhance both. Okay, so number 3, programming. Now, having been competing in bodybuilding for over 25 years and having been a competitive powerlifter, I can tell you firsthand, the bodybuilding side of the sport actually leans more on the nutrition than the training side. And for powerlifting, the sport focuses more on the lifting than the nutrition. For both sports, you're going to benefit from both. So the bodybuilders are going to benefit from the structure, the structure of the programming for the lifting and what they do in the gym, because it's going to help the bodybuilders, see better progression and see more muscle growth. Now, the powerlifters are going to benefit from the nutrition side of the bodybuilding. Now, you're not going to do the same type of nutrition and prep, but you're going to have that focus that you'd see in a bodybuilding competition prep carried over to powerlifting. So by doing both sides of the equation, the training and the nutrition, and you combine the two, you're really going to make a better athlete, whether it's a bodybuilder or a powerlifter. Okay, the 4th and final factor that benefits both sports is competition or competitiveness. Now, if you're like most people, including myself, you are competitive. You want to compete. You can't continually compete in bodybuilding. You can't continually compete in powerlifting just because you need to improve and let your body repair. By doing both sports, however, you can do multiple competitions and still focus on getting better. So for example, if bodybuilding is your primary, you can do your competition for bodybuilding, and then as you're in the off season making improvements, you can do some powerlifting meets. On the flip side, if powerlifting is your main sport, then you hit your major powerlifting meet, and then you let your body recover and you decide, hey, you know what, I'm going to try a bodybuilding, I'm going to get leaner and give it a shot. And then who knows, maybe you compete in powerlifting when you get done at a lower weight class. Now, let me say here that the law of specificity, if you want to maximize your performance, you need to train and focus on one specific thing. And I get that, and I agree with that. However, if one of those sports is your favorite thing and the other one you're happy with just having fun and just seeing what you can do, then this is a great combination. But if you're one of those ultra competitive people, you want to be the best, there's a reason you don't see the same athlete being the champion in both sports very often. It's because that they've got the specific goal. So if you're that type of person, then probably just focus on one. But if you want to do some new things, try some new things, have some fun, go ahead and give them both a shot. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and you got a little bit of perspective on the benefits of powerlifting and bodybuilding. If you'd like, up here on the right is one of my prior bodybuilding competition routines you can check out, and then right here is one of my prior powerlifting competitions you can check out. So if you have any questions on either one of those sports, on nutrition or training or whatever, feel free to shoot me a message or send it below. Like this video, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, keep making every day count.